Welcome to my Goring Gap run. 50 miles, my first 50 miles, which I find funny because every time someone says first, you're like, gonna do another one then. This is on the 18th of May, 24, and the start was at 6 a.m. and this was what I filmed. Okay, so that's it. I ate most of a bagel. I say I ate most of it, I ate it as quick as I could before I thought about how nervous I was. I've then had a little coffee, and now I am all ready to go. So I'm gonna go downstairs, taxi should be here in a minute. Got my duck shorts on. So nervous.
Have a good one. Take it easy out there. Marks! Stations, all stations, race control. Is that what I had it in my mind that if I got through that marathon I was going to do this. It kills the battery, so.
Little GoPro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run with the chap, he's got his on his stick, but he only does that at 5.
Yeah, we say that now, we haven't got that far.
No, there is that, yeah. This is,
but they don't. Hello, we are 6.5 miles in. Just past the little water to drop, but it's not been too bad, but it's quite warm. It's nice and sunny. Also a bit speedy, but we'll slow down. Actually quite a lot of road at the moment, and I'm still working through my flapjack. I've been running with this guy here for a bit. I told him I was going to film myself, so I went behind him.
Bit. There's like a couple of miles of road altogether, but it's a climb up.
Oh, this is pretty, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this way.
The restart.
About there. Have we finished now?
Just have a little swim, be like, was this not part of the route?
Mum can't run now because
Yeah.
she has too much pain, but she can still walk 2 or 3 miles most days.
Nice.
It's not even attached, just hook it. It's not attached.
Be lazy. Hello. Hello. You having a good morning?
Yeah, very good morning. How's it been so far?
Very nice so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, 10 miles in, aid station number 1, 4 miles to the next. Don't need any water. I've got 2 little snacky snacks. Don't know if I'll eat them, might just carry them. Might have a really melted Kit Kat by the end. It's feeling really good. A bit fast though, because I did that in 2 hours. And I wasn't actually supposed to get in until like 2:20, but that's okay. That's a note for Beth. About 11.15 miles in, you did see a Centurion marker from the Thames path. There wasn't any way to get it down. Nearly 12 miles in. I'm just having a fantastic time. I think the weather's nice. It's warm, but it's not cloud. It's not sunny. It's all quite shady. Yeah, a bit faster than I thought, but I don't know. Might mistake it later. It's all feeling good now. James, I'm not doing 80 miles. Jeez, 50's enough. It's in kilometres. It's a nice little diversion, isn't it? That was 14 miles. Just went to Goring Village Hall, which I'm spending enough time at in October. So that'll be exciting. It's been really nice so far. If this weather continues, I'll be very happy. $17.2, just plodding along. That aid station's done, went for a really muddy bit. Anyway, the aid station's done. Guess doing 20 minutes before mine says I should be for my 12.5 hours. Oh, that was a lot of brain power. So yeah, going good. We went to the toilet, but got a bit of chafing, which is how I always get it. Got some stuff on, I got some snacks, got some more water, and I got 6 miles to the next stop. Less than halfway to go. Really do a cup of tea though, James. Ooh, less than halfway. And I did it at 26.5. Well, you know what I've done in like 6 hours, so just gotta get home. Well, this bit's boring and long, and it's starting to spit. They're just so long. Yeah, we're right. 26.8 miles in, so
yeah.
still go home.
Over halfway?
Well, no.
Yeah, it's 50 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so just over halfway, so just got to go back.
My mum's about 10 minutes behind you.
Oh, nice.
That'll be 50 grand. I know.
Have fun. Thanks. Had to wait for the boat at the lock. What a shame. Now it's a nice little stop, little chit chat. Ew. Oh dear. Some cows. But some other people just went past and they said they were okay, so I'm just going to walk and say hello to them. It should be okay. Oh, hello. Look at you. Hi. Good day for it, isn't it? I know, I can't see you. And we made it! Yes! I did just film all of that because who knows? .6 miles in. It's 6 hours 41. It's getting a bit hard. I can still run though quite well because I was running with someone and that was fine. It's just definitely more mental than physical, and my legs do ache. So I'm not used to this, but it's all okay. Still, the weather's okay. We've got time. Also, we're more than halfway, but on the map it's like the turnaround point, and then it's just like back down. The flag, which means we're at the Zoo pop-up checkpoint. Yay! Do some more water, and then I might have to actually run. 2 miles.
the men's door hasn't been put at all.
Well, I clearly haven't drunk enough because I don't need to go.
Yes, I'll get some more.
I've drunk so much. I'm just sweating it out. See ya. We're still on track for a good time though, even though I'm doing quite a bit of walking. Sun's out too, it's quite warm. Have been doing more running actually. So we're on 32 miles, next aid station is 33, and then I can see which time I'm at. But my feet hurt a bit when I run because these shoes aren't really that ideal, I guess. Well, they haven't been that ideal, but slow run, it's actually okay. And it's not actually that slow, is it? 'Cause it's 13-minute miles and that's absolutely fine. So there we go. Really like a cup of tea though. Shame I haven't found anywhere yet. So British. Another aid station done. The sun is back out and I feel quite happy. Probably because there's 16 miles left, which now feels like nothing, so that's nice. So this bit we've done before, this little path. And yeah. Should probably run a bit more now. I need to do something with this orange though, it's very good, but it's also very sticky. Thank you for that very insightful. I'll be stuck here because I don't really want to be stuck here, to be honest. It's just a footpath. I have an orange. But now I'm very sticky, but it's a good orange. 34.3 miles. Pretty good, huh? That's what I said to someone, and they're like, oh, you're one of the most positive people we've seen. And I was like, oh, I've just eaten all the food. Picking up rubbish on the way. It's obviously from our race. Although now I'm just going to hold it all till I find a bin. Give me something to concentrate on. These people are very nice. We keep passing each other. It's basically 15 miles. Also, this is fun because there's this bit that you chuckle. So once you've crossed this bit, and then get the bridge right there. It's very useful. Very useful.
On the river.
Yeah.
Just that, it's very nice day.
Mud, 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 mud. Plus though, we've got 10 miles left. 4 hours to do it in. So that's alright. Oh, it's really blurry. I don't know what's on there. Yes, James, it'll be the trees. But I'm like 42 miles in, so I've got 8 miles left. So gonna do it regardless. Got some crisps. Should probably run a bit really, shouldn't I? Wasn't part of the deal, was it? Was not fun. Another aid station done. Another muddy bit. We're getting there, it's so close. 44.2 miles. Although I'm only on 11 hours and 14 minutes, so I did 45 miles in 11:55 last time. So clearly doing something right. It's quicker than my last longer run. And we're back at Goring Village Hall. Hello James! I like hearing your voice too, it's very nice. It's like you're coming on this adventure with me. So I've made it back to Goring and I've only got like 5 miles left. Someone said 6, but you know, I haven't got far left. Well in the cut-off, so that's the main thing. And also, my 45 miles I did last time did an hour and 55, 11:55. I'm nearly on 45 and it's only 11:30, so doing good. I also didn't realise it was possible to eat so many Kit Kats. I've had 3 and a blue ribbon and a baby bell and lots of other stuff. So I've had a whole picnic. Has been a bit muddy though. bit obvious, isn't it? It's the one hill. It's gonna be a slow couple of miles. Oh, and that was an uphill. The chicken. What are you doing? Are you alone? He won't lie when he was going to go. Oh, look at that! Oh, that was an abrupt end, wasn't it? But yes, I crossed the finish line and I made it. So, oh, I don't know where to start. What a day! So here's the medal. It's very nice. Yeah. So I'll hang that with the rest. But no, my furthest distance yet, I'm very chuffed. It was funny because I actually bought a hoodie at the start, which is what I'm wearing now, and it just to say ultra marathon on. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to finish it now. So I am a very stubborn. So if I think I'm gonna do something, unless there's an actual valid reason for me not to, such as I got an injury or something, I will do it. But there was part of me that didn't quite think that I could do 50 miles, especially with my terrible training. I say terrible, it could have been worse. I mean, I did fit a marathon and a 23 mile run in that. Just the amount of runs I missed. There's a 16-week training plan. I think I ran 40 times, which you think, oh, that doesn't sound that bad, but a lot of them were just, oh, I should fit something in, so I'd do 2 miles. There wasn't many long runs. I think apart from the 2 over 20, I think my longest was probably like 13 miles. Like, I didn't go that high at all in distance. I did go to the gym though. I did keep that up quite well, doing strength, which I think definitely helped with my legs because I don't tend to run on that many hills around here. So I think the strength at the gym helped, and just my stubbornness. But I am good at eating, so I think that has helped. I was very good at eating from the start, so I didn't show everything I ate, but I did eat a lot of Kit Kats. There was probably about 5 Kit Kats, 4 or 5. A Baby Bell, which was a nice surprise. Half an orange, a Zorine. I had my Tailwind, which was like 200 calories or 100, however much I put in, something between that. I had about 4 gels during it, and then near the end I had a caffeine gel, which was like, well, I've only got 3 miles left, so what's the worst that can happen? And it was absolutely fine. Had half an orange, I had a flapjack, had a Tribe bar, which was quite nice, had a blue ribbon, had one of those crepes filled with like chocolate spread, 2 packets of crisps, and I generally probably could have eaten more. It just wasn't a huge amount of savoury options on the aid station, apart from the crisps, and I was a bit fed up by them. Oh, I had 2 mini cinnamon rolls too. They were quite nice. Yeah, so I was very good at the eating part, and every time I got to a checkpoint, they were like, "Oh, you're in good spirits." And I was like, "Yeah, get a little picnic every time." 45 miles, which was my longest run beforehand, which I did at Hope Trail Festival. During in the video I did mention that I did it in about 11:20, 11:30, and when I'd done it at the trail festival it was 11:55, so I was like well ahead. I was like, oh, this is good. But those last 5 miles, they got me, and I think that's where my lack of training really came in. I hadn't spent that much time on feet, I hadn't spent that much time on trails, I just hadn't spent that much time running. But I did do it. Those last ones were really slow, and after the guy that I was running with quite a bit, I think Mick, I think his name was, he disappeared, he went off, and he actually finished a whole hour ahead of me, so he kept a good speed, whereas I just didn't. And then in that clip where I was talking to a chicken, just as I finished talking to the chicken, some guy came up behind me, and I was like, oh, he just caught me talking to a chicken. And then we ended up chatting. We ended up running pretty much that last few miles back together, which really helped because I don't think I would have kept up that speed otherwise. And it wasn't even real speed, was it? It was just faster than what I had been doing. So yeah, running with people really does help, or just talking to people that you pass as well. So I didn't know anyone going into the race, but I did talk to a lot of people, and finishing was really nice because there was some people that were like, oh, you made it, and I was like, yeah. I think from the start I was doing way better than my pace, so I had my little card thing, and I was 20 minutes ahead of a 12-hour 30 pace for pretty much all of it up until like the 45 miles, maybe 40 miles, 45 miles. I was on it, and I was like, yeah, this is going really well. And then I just lost it at the end. But I think I had the only real hill in it, and part of me was like, oh well, I'm gonna do it regardless now, so it doesn't really matter. And also I was like, oh, running's hard now, so it's fine, I can just walk it in, which was true, I could. They had to do it in 15 hours. I did it in 13:27. Could I have done it quicker with more training? Yes. But have I now got my qualifying? Yes. So now I don't have to worry about the qualifying. So I ran it in road shoes, and these are some road shoes that I've ran. Did my first ultra in them. Done a couple of marathons in them now, and I just really get on with them. And I also wore those high estate socks, which are fantastic. Like, I had no blisters the whole time with that combination. So those shoes did work really well. There was only one bit which you could see was so muddy, but I stayed upright, I stayed on my feet, so it wasn't actually a problem, it was all okay. I might just put some splits up of what I did. So yeah, I obviously slowed down near the end, but I'm pretty proud of myself for finishing it in the time that I did with the training that I did. And I actually still can't believe I ran 50 miles. Like, it's actually mind-blowing that I did that. But I think that just proves you can do anything that you set your mind to. But I was like, yep, I'm going to do this weekend. Now, having got my qualifying race, what this means is after the Three Castles Ultra, it is time to jump full into 100-mile training, whatever that's going to look like. I know what it is going to look like, just more consistent running, bit of speed work in there. I'm going to keep up the gym, but also a bit of cross training, and just a bit more volume, just a bit more, because just, the work you put in now just makes it more enjoyable, doesn't it, on the day? So that's my Goring Gap 50 miles done.